Hello, I'm Shahana Hayden, and I'm excited to present my capstone project, Harvest5, a decentralized finance banking app designed to empower farmers. This platform combines smart contracts, real time analytics, and DeFi tools to simplify how farmers manage loans, insurance, payments, and crop sales all in one place. Harvest5 was built using Google Stitch and designed for Google AI Studio for front end development. And I integrated Chainlink, Oracles for real time pricing, and ChainGPT for smart contract logic. The goal is to reduce reliance on centralized banking and give farmers direct control over their financial tools. Key findings were Harvest5 provides direct financial inclusion versus traditional barriers for farmers who often face high interest rates, collateral requirements, and rigid loan structures that exclude them. Harvest5 provides smart contract enable instant microloans based on transaction history and collateral tracked automatically, bypassing banks and paperwork. Another key finding was tokenization of crops versus conventional market access. Current state of farmers platforms like FarmRise or Harvest Returns focus on crowdfunding or investment pools. HarvestFi allows farmers to tokenize their harvest as digital assets, trade them in a decentralized marketplace, and create liquidity. And smart contracts for risk and insurance versus manual claims. HarvestFi has a blockchain based insurance policies to trigger automatic payouts when weather or market conditions are met using Chainlink's trusted data, as opposed to regular fin, agri-fins. It's paperwork heavy and often inaccessible to small farmers to have insurance. I made a comparison table of the key findings I've found and versus and HarvestFi's advantage as opposed to existing agri-fintech platforms. HarvestFi's objectives are financial inclusion, DeFi microloans and escrow, crop tokenization and marketplace, real-time data integration, insurance and risk management, ethical and sustainable governance, and global payments. The challenges. These objectives guide every feature and decision in HarvestFi. The problem statement and opportunity milestone, I found challenges that farmers face, which are centralized banking delays, paperwork, and lack of access. The opportunity is DeFi tools for microloans, escrow, insurance, and crop tokenization. And they target users small to mid scale farmers in Gastonia and beyond. For the technical architecture, I used Google Stitch to design the login page and dashboard, then moved into Google AI Studio to build the front end prompts. I also built the onboarding steps in Google Stitch and moved into Google AI Studio to build the front end, and the prompts generated code for each feature. I then deployed the code to GitHub, not Google Git. I deployed them to GitHub and created my repositories. With that, I was able to connect my GitHub repositories to Google Anti-Gravity to build the back end. For the technical architecture for the user interface layer, I built with Google Stitch for design and Google AI Studio for code generation. In the front end, I was able to build the loan applications, insurance claims, and the analytics where farmers can interact with the dashboards. For the technical architecture for the Chainlink Oracle's integration, I was able to Chainlink integration is able to bring real-time crop pricing for Chainlink pulls external market data for corn, wheat, soybean prices into smart contracts. Also, Chainlink connects to trusted weather APIs, where smart contracts uses data to trigger insurance payouts or enforce quality rules. Also, Chainlink cross-chain interoperability protocol can enable secure payments across different blockchains. For the application logic layer backend, smart contracts, Ethereum, Arbitrum layer, microloans, contracts define loan terms, collateral requirements, and repayment schedules. And for escrow, funds are locked until buyer and seller conditions are met. So the buyer deposits and the produce is sent. And it's automated execution and no intermediaries. For insurance, though, there will be a weather condition set, and through the smart contracts, the rules are made based on that condition, and the payout is sent based on the smart contract rules are met. So policies are encoded as contracts, and payouts trigger automatically when conditions are met. For quality control, everything is automated as well. Farmers can set rules such as crop moisture levels that must be validated before sale. For the feature development, I was able to build the login page and dashboard for microloans. The transaction history builds liquidity and collateral for loan approval. For the marketplace, farmers can view crop prices, tokenize assets, and accept bids. For analytics, financial health and harvest performance are visualized. For escrow and insurance, smart contracts manage pending releases. For compliance and risk management, I prompted AI Studio to generate a risk framework aligned with CFTC, FinCEN, Know Your Customer, and anti-money laundering standards. It also created an ethical framework with pillars of sustainability, social equity, and transparency. This ensures HarvestFi is secure, compliant, and socially responsible. For the user experience and testing, I tested onboarding flows, wallet setup, and crop listing. Gemini helped me refine prompts and user experience suggestions. The app is mobile friendly and designed for ease of use, even for farmers with limited tech experience. So they will create their account, will show them what their account will do once they create it. They'll enter basic details, connect digital wallets, start secure transactions. And then once their profile is set up, they can upload their picture. They'll have access to the marketplace, where they'll see the decentralized marketplace, list their crops, accept bids, in their dashboards of microloans, their loan applications, analytics of their financial health and overall transactions, and insurance, where they can apply for insurance and file a claim. And then for the first action, we'll have them list a crop and get funded or apply for loans. We'll also have them tokenize a crop. The farmer will list corn for sale. So farmer lists 500 bushels and the smart contract mints corn tokens. Smart contract locks the asset as a tokenized crop, and Chainlink Oracle fetches real-time coin price. The buyer submits the bid to ensure the escrow transaction is locked in, and this will go to their escrow dashboard. And then once conditions, whether Oracle confirms harvest seed quality condition. And once conditions are met, escrow releases payment to farmer in their wallet. For the final prototype, I have the website here. And this is where the user will see what harvest is, real world scenarios, and create their account. In summary, HarvestFi objectives are to empower farmers, simplify access to capital, and build a transparent, sustainable financial ecosystem. By combining DeFi, smart contracts, and real-time data, HarvestFi helps farmers grow both their harvest and their future.